Hey, Dad.
Who are you?
I brought a film crew.
Oh.
To come and see your house.
You've been off making a movie for the past
Yes, I
several
have.
months. Good to
Yes,
see you, my boy.
How are you, Bob?
Yeah, don't shake my hand. I'm your dad. You gotta hug me.
Yes.
It's your duty as a son.
Come on in. See where the magic happens.
It's funny, because when you're a kid, it's just your dad. So dad would be with Mert Lawwell. Like, you know, like, holy crap, it's Mert Lawwell, or Dave Aldana, or Sammy Tanner stop by, or Malcolm. So yeah, that really shaped me.
I think it was mainly to surfing. You know, you wanted to show your mom and dad or your pals what surfing was, because so few people did it. And I had a little 8mm camera. Yeah, it was kind of like a home movie.
Because he did it live. I mean, mic'd it live, and he had a reel-to-reel that he'd actually put his finger on to slow down if the music was getting ahead of it. And I remember having this feeling like, well, I'd like to do this. Because, I mean, there's that, like, you know, he says something and they all laugh, or they ooh, or they ah.
So I learned so much by just being in front of these live audiences. I remember when we upped the price from $1 to $1.25, I thought people were going to revolt, you know. I got a lot of confidence in him he took my old surfing movies, and when videotape was just starting out, and spent several months, you know, putting those all together. So that gave him a good sense of at least how I did things.
When I was doing Step in the Liquid, it took us 2.5 years to do it, and a lot of, it was privately funded and stuff, so there's a lot of worry and panic, and like all of a sudden it just kind of like one thing after another started working out. It was all kind of a whirlwind, and then, you know, made a lot of good friends. I guess what I do now, what I really kind of keep with me is kind of the honesty. When we interview Dust to Glory, and you're not necessarily going to follow the fastest guy.
Yeah, I like his movies. You know, he does it different than I do. Great, you know, I go, you know, watch it and go, man, pretty good, you know, I like that. Yeah, I'm proud of him, and I'm proud of all my kids, you know. They all kind of went their own way and do their own thing, and hopefully they stop coming by and borrowing money someday. Before we knew hardly anything about motorcycles, Del Cannon, a surfing friend, and I decided to go to ride to Cabo San Lucas on our motorcycles. And hardly anybody done it. It was like in the early 60s. And we had like backpacks, and, you know, we were gonna camp out and go down the beach and all this stuff. And then I got a little bigger motorcycle and you know, started riding enduros and desert races and stuff. I go, you know, this is fun. I mean, people kept bugging me, well, what are you gonna do next? I go, well, I'm a surfer. Shit, why, if I make as much money as they say, why would I do anything? Anyway, so I thought, you know, maybe do a movie about motorcycles. We just wanted to, you know, cover motocross, cover, you know, the road racing, the flat track circuit. We just shot a ton of film, and, you know, without knowing exactly, you know, where it was going to end up. You know, that kind of film, you know, I had certain things I wanted to do, but you sort of have to see what develops. I watched it about a year or two ago, and, you know, normally I have a hard time watching my movies, but, oh, you know, that thing not that bad, you know. So yeah, I'm proud of it, and I'm proud of what it did for the motorcycle community.
The spirit of it, I mean, every generation gets it. I mean, it's so, it's my favorite movie out of any movie. That's my favorite. It's amazing, you know, as the years go by, the kind of influence and the fondness, the genuine fondness people have for that film. It's time. It's time to do that again. And yeah, I hope we do justice to all the good stories we've come across.